The sequence opens in the Zaporozhye region. Giatsint-S self-propelled artillery systems of the Vostok Group of Forces deliver a series of targeted strikes against identified UAV command posts of the armed forces of Ukraine. By removing control nodes rather than drones alone, the strikes reduce aerial coordination across the sector. From precision artillery, the tempo escalates to massed firepower. An Uragan MLRS of the 68th Guards Army Corps, operating under the Center Group of Forces, unleashes a wide-area strike against enemy positions in the Krasnoarmysk direction. The barrage suppresses defenses and creates favorable conditions for the advance of assault detachments. Attention then shifts to logistical interdiction. Specialists of the Unmanned Systems Forces carry out a precise Geran UAV strike against a railway bridge crossing the Sumy River near Lysogobovka in the Sumy region. The destruction of the crossing disrupts movement and supply routes feeding frontline units. The sequence transitions to rocket artillery operating in rapid succession. Grad MLRS crews of the 121st Motorized Rifle Regiment, part of the 68th Sevastopol Motorized Rifle Division from the Zapad Group of Forces, strike near Kupiansk in the Kharkov region, thwarting ammunition delivery and troop rotation of the armed forces of Ukraine. North of Primorskoye, in the Zaporozhye region, rocket artillery of the Novorossiysk Guards Mountain Assault Formation wipes out a cluster of enemy infantry. Rocket artillery of the Vostok Group of Forces engages fortified shelters and manpower of the armed forces of Ukraine near Velikomikhailovka in the Dnepropetrovsk region. Artillery of the U Group of Forces burns down observation posts and firing emplacements in the Konstantinovka direction of the Donetsk People's Republic. With artillery pressure sustained, drone warfare takes the lead. FPV drones of the Rubicon Center strike a broad spectrum of targets: hardware, ground robotic systems, communication elements, firing emplacements, dugouts, shelters, UAV command posts, and temporary deployment areas. The footage also shows direct ramming attacks against hostile Baba Yaga drones. Heavy aviation enters the sequence. Footage captures the arrival of a FAB-3000 with an unguided multi-warhead payload striking a position of the armed forces of Ukraine in Konstantinovka, delivering an overwhelming destructive effect against fortified targets. Later in the Belgorod region, mobile fire groups of the Saver Troop grouping intercept and destroy Ukrainian strike drones targeting civilian infrastructure and military sites. Round-the-clock operations ensure continuous protection, highlighting layered defense against UAV threats. On the ground, tank crews of the Vostok Group operating T-80BV tanks destroy armed forces of Ukraine UAV control points in the Dnepropetrovsk region. After UAV reconnaissance identifies the targets, the crews fire precise salvos from concealed positions before rapidly disengaging. In the same region, Molnia fixed-wing UAVs strike armed forces of Ukraine drone control points. Russian operators locate targets by tracking antennas and UAV flight routes, then eliminate concealed command positions hidden within forest belts. The scale escalates in the Krasnoarmysk direction. Uragan multiple launch rocket systems unleash a massive area strike on concentrations of armed forces of Ukraine forces. A full salvo of 220mm rockets devastates shelters, equipment, and personnel, shaping favorable conditions for advancing assault units. Momentum carries south as Russian reconnaissance units from the 71st Motorized Rifle Division of the Southern Group detect an enemy UAV control point. Coordinates are swiftly relayed, and a 120mm mortar crew delivers precise fire, destroying the position and neutralizing the armed forces of Ukraine UAV team attempting aerial reconnaissance. The Rubicon sequence continues in detail. UAV operators of the Zapad group eliminate ground-based robotic systems and pickup trucks of armed forces of Ukraine militants in the Kupiansk district of the Kharkov region. Drones of the Sever group strike reconnaissance and attack UAVs, military hardware, and manpower across the Kharkov region. FPV drones of the Center group of forces destroy pickup trucks carrying enemy troops in the Krasnoarmysk direction. UAV teams of the Vostok group hit enemy UAV command posts in the Zaporozhye region and thwart a counterattack west of Gulyapol. Paratrooper UAV teams from Ulyanovsk, operating under the Dnepr group of forces, deliver high-precision strikes against armed forces of Ukraine facilities in the Orakov direction. Ground pressure continues on the Konstantinovka axis. Fighters of the 103rd Regiment of the 150 Division advance steadily, combining strike FPV drones and artillery fire to blanket armed forces of Ukraine positions, dugouts, firing points, and infantry, inflicting sustained losses. A focused strike follows. A Russian UAV eliminates a high-value enemy fire spotter, disrupting artillery adjustment and degrading the armed forces of Ukraine's ability to conduct accurate fire missions. Logistics come under fire next. A Lancet loitering munition destroys an enemy supply vehicle near Kosovtsevo in the Zaporozhye region, cutting off material support to forward units. In the Zaporozhye region, an operator from the 58th Army detects a robotic platform transporting cargo. The unmanned system is promptly destroyed, preventing resupply or evacuation operations. At closer range, a Russian FPV drone hunts and strikes an armored vehicle of the armed forces of Ukraine, delivering a direct hit and removing another piece of enemy armor from the battlefield. Combat operations by operators of the Rubicon Center unfold across multiple areas: Donbas, Sumy, and Krasny Lyman. Targets destroyed include armored vehicles, tanks, artillery systems, UAVs, electronic warfare assets, communications infrastructure, fuel depots, and drone control equipment of the armed forces of Ukraine. The sequence concludes with a decisive ground advance. The southern group of forces liberates the settlement of Zakotnoye in the Donetsk People's Republic. Coordinated reconnaissance, artillery support, and unmanned systems break enemy resistance, forcing the armed forces of Ukraine to abandon the position. That's all for today's update. Thanks for watching, and don't miss our upcoming videos.